We're gonna do a video on the Sorcerer's Stone, or the name that is called in this reality is called the Philosopher's Stone. Well, the Sorcerer's Stone is only because of the subject matter in this movie. Harry Potter, the Sorcerer's Stone. So you have to kind of trick people in these movies. Instead of saying Philosopher's Stone, something that everybody can look up. You can everybody look up Sorcerer's Stone, they'll think it's something that's out of this book or the movie, to where that's nothing real, but it's really a pineal gland. It's like an elixir of life mixture from turning something into gold, or something that's not to what is. So it's just mixing different things. You can say like liquors or certain, like just whatever it is to get what you want to get accomplished. You become an alchemist. Alchemy is the mixture of things to get something that was intended, or something different from what it started out to be. All right, so I'm gonna give you let them give you an explanation. It's very close to what it is, and it's just a different name. But there is a real name called the Philosopher's Stone.
Of course, here it is. Nicholas Flamel is the only known maker of the Sorcerer's Stone.
What?
Honestly, don't you two read?
And the crazy thing is, Nicholas Flamel, Saint Nick, or the devil, is the light bringer to the pineal gland. And when you bring light, that's information to Illuminati. That's nothing wrong with Illuminati. That means illuminated. That means information, shedding light. I'm illuminated. I have light, and I'm gonna share it. So that's what, when you say illuminated, don't think about the people that's with a certain group, but we're the original illuminated people, melanated people, or chaos, carbon beings. We're the actual real Illuminati. But they just use that name because it's one of our old names we use. And so you give that name, when you give that name reverence, or you fear that name, you're just fearing that group and giving them energy. But it's really you fearing yourself, because you're the original Illuminati. Only melanated people, people that have a good high percentage of melanin, we are the real light bearers. But they'll hear the name Nicholas, like Saint Nick. And Nicholas, or Santa Claus, was made by the Moors. You look at his outfit, is all red, trim of white and black. And the Moors' main colors are red and black. But going back into it.
Sorcerer's Stone is a legendary substance with astonishing powers. It will transform any metal into pure gold. It's a legendary substance with astonishing powers. It will transform any metal into pure gold, and produces the elixir of life, which will make the drinker immortal.
Immortal?
It means you'll never die.
I know what it means.
The only stone currently in existence belongs to Mr. Nicholas Flamel, the noted alchemist, who last year celebrated his 665th birthday. It will transform any metal into pure gold. It's a legendary substance with astonishing powers. It will transform any metal into pure gold, and produces the elixir of life, which will make the drinker immortal.
Immortal?
It means you'll never die.
I know what it means.
Which will make the drinker immortal. It produces the elixir of life, which will make the drinker immortal. The only stone currently in existence belongs to Mr. Nicholas Flamel, the noted alchemist, who last year celebrated his 665th birthday.
See that? He last year celebrated his 665th birthday. One more year, so we're most likely gonna run into him around this time. So during this year, so the next year he will be 666 years old. Whoa. Okay, did I not see that one coming? Okay, so when he becomes 666 years old, that's the mark of the beast, and the mark of the beast is melanated people. Our skin is our mark. We're the beast. So when they say, now think about it in another way too. Also, it's actually all attached. And you need to think about it. Now they say the mark of the beast will come with 666 on his wrist, right? Oh, look at that. The beast, chaos, and the scarlet woman. Now, if you look this up, the star of Babylon, not Babylon, but she's from Babylon, but the star of Babylon, Babylon. You can find it in Aleister Crowley's book of Thoth, and but he got his information from us. So it's just like a cycle. Break the cycle, but you find out, like they say, the more things change, the more they stay the same. It's just different times. Like if you watch Life, when Martin, he was like, I don't know, he didn't know what really was going on. His body was getting old when he got out of jail. He was picking up the guy, and when he got out, everything around him was pretty much changed, but everything is pretty much the same pretty much, but it's changed around him. So it's just the same shit, but it's in different times and different cycles. Now, peep. Now, if it's 6'6", if the guy they're looking for 665 years old, and this year he turned 666. So, what we were talking about earlier about Nicholas Flamel or Saint Nick or Satan, 666. They're talking about us. You know, then we said he's the only one that contains the Sorcerer's Stone, which is Philosopher's Stone, which is your pineal gland. And it crystallizes, that means you reaches your highest point, which reach your higher point, illuminated state, which is 777. That's just which is inside, and this is actually a vesica right here. Let me see, a vesica inside the star, but the whole star itself is a vagina. I'll leave it at that. But that's what it pretty much means. When they're talking about he turns 600, he's 665 years old, but that, I guess more likely when they meet him this year, he's gonna turn that number, and that number is 666. They're gonna meet Nicholas, which is all intertwined, but they just have to put it in a movie and try to misguide people. So it's up to the illuminated people or certain light bringers to catch it. If you don't catch it, then you miss what you're supposed to get. Because something told me to get, these movies and check them out. But yeah, they put a lot of good stuff inside these movies. So don't look at them as never look at a movie as entertainment. Always look at it as something that's information or something that can help you along your way. It's help you realize something that you already might have knew, or put it together so you can help other people understand. All right, peace. I'll show you.